My final project for CS50 is a helper tool I made from an old roguelike called Zangband to help the player keep track of items and their properties. The tool also includes an efficient gear calculator, which we'll get to in a moment. The player uses various items in the course of the game. Some items are fixed and others are procedurally generated. Each item has a number of properties, and the player needs to mix and match these properties in order to survive the depths of the mines of Middle-earth and confronting the various bosses. In the location I'm currently in, I have an item that I want to add to my database. I select a location and the item type, and copy the relevant text from the game using the screenshotting tool. Unfortunately, there isn't a way to copy text directly from the game's terminal windows, but this works reasonably well and I can correct the text quickly enough. After adding the item into the database, I can check the gear calculator to see whether it would be useful to switch items. There's a screen here with which I can check or update the player's characteristics. Those used in the calculation we'll see next. The gear helper itself allows the user to pick the criteria for their outfit. Down here is a helper table that shows which properties can only be found on a limited number of items. For example, if I wanted to be immune to acid, I'd currently have to pick Thorin's shield. For now, I'll pick the characteristics that I currently need from my outfit. The web page automatically grays out the flags that aren't available on any of my current items and automatically ticks the flags that are already covered by the player's race or class bonuses. I have the ability to upgrade my weapon up to a limit determined by the player level, and I want to ignore all possible outfits that don't give at least this much bonus to player speed. The calculations in the gear helper factor in all of the elements that can affect an attack in the game, including both the bonuses from the player's items and the armor class of the opponent. In this case, I'll check for an enemy that is a reasonable challenge for my character, and I see here that the armor class is 45. I input that into the form and calculate all of the possible permutations of available items that match my requirements, ranked by basic damage. I can check the statistics of any of the generated permutations and can see down here the amount of average damage that various types of enemies would take. Once I find the outfit I want, I can easily see where I need to go to pick up those items. As with many roguelikes, the game features permadeath of characters. The final functionality down here resets the database ready for the next game, but perhaps, with the help of this tool, I won't need it after all.